I can hear that, you know. Your chain's moving. I know you're awake. Which begs the question, why aren't you screaming? That's what they all do once they realize they're down here. You think that low of yourself? To not care at all that you're in a strange place with a strange man while tied to a pole. I don't believe you. I think you're probably the most scared one down here. Call it a hunch. No, actually I don't know what happens next for you. That's not my job. My job is to wait here for the next person to pick you up and take you to where you need to go. Why you? You fit the bill. What they look for. You're pretty, and that's enough. No, I didn't say I think you're pretty. Most people would say you're pretty. Boss would say you're pretty. What the fuck? Are you sad? Why are you sad? Because I said I don't think you're pretty. Do you know where you are? Like, are you aware of what's going on? Yeah, and you're sad the guy who kidnapped you said he doesn't think you're pretty. What is wrong with you? No. I'm not engaging in this. Can you just be quiet? I prefer the quiet. I don't want to think about whatever this is. Because this is a paycheck. You are a paycheck. Now please, I don't want to get the duct tape. I'd rather I didn't have to get mean with you. Again with the chains. Can't you just sit still? You have to pee. You can pee during a time like this? No, I don't suppose you can't help it. But still. You must think pretty big of yourself, don't you? This attitude, this I don't care mentality. You can drop the act. You don't need to be afraid. I'm not the one you need to be afraid of. Come on, I'll walk you to the bathroom. No, I have to stay here. You can't be on your own. And I was told not to take my eyes off you. I can face away. That's as much as I'll give you. Only because I find this little act of yours more amusing than the begging and crying that usually happens. How old are you? Of course I don't already know. I wasn't stalking you. It was just wrong time, wrong place for you. Don't call it fate. Are you trying to flirt with me? Do you think that's gonna get you out of this? You're a real joker, you know that? Alright, come on. Back to your spot. How do you end up with such a strange way of coping anyway? Sounds like you got dealt a real bad hand in this game of cards. I'm not a monster, though that may not mean much to you. Just because I do this doesn't mean I can't pity a sad life. Normally the people I pick up have everything. No real sad stories, no real hardships, just easy living. My, what a loaded question. If I had known, would I have chosen differently? Yes. Does that make up for earlier when I said I didn't think you were pretty? Good. Then you should stop pouting about it. It's the least of your worries. You have bigger things to pout about. What? The floor? That's what you're going to pout about? Sorry, it's not a 5-star hotel. I can't imagine you'd even know what that's like, judging by how your life story goes. Sassy? You just call your kidnapper sassy? You really aren't taking me seriously at all, are you? Maybe boss was right. Maybe I am too soft for this. No, I don't really think that. I think there's something about you. Something I can't place. Something I can't help but feel. No, stop it. I need to get a hold of myself. This isn't the start of some corny adult film, darling. You're in some real deep shit now. Worry about bigger things, not the floor. It's not that dirty. Stop it. No. All right, fine. I'll sit on it with you. Is that what you wanted? You happy now? My name. You don't need to worry about that. Because on the off chance you break out of here like a bat out of hell, guns blazing, I'd rather you don't have just one name on your mind. Mine out of all them. Oh yeah, I could see you doing it. I've seen John Wick. You could be John Wick, just without the puppy. I guess if you don't think so, then that must be right. Though you could be lying. You wouldn't lie to me now, would you, darling? Silly you. You should see your face right now. You're blushing like a wildflower. This some sick fantasy of yours? What's going on in that fucked up mind of yours, All I'm saying is, if the situation was different, if you and I were in any other room, in any other time, I'd love to sit here and pick that little brain of yours, doll. No, it's most definitely not the time. It's not. Why? Really? Because when you leave the way you do, and I get to walk out of here, I don't want to carry your story around with me, thinking of you, wondering where you're at, where you ended up. Sorry if you were expecting soft hands, darling. Hard work makes hard hands. I didn't end up here because I wanted to. I was a factory worker before this. Mum got sick, and the debt started rolling in. I made some bad deals, and before you knew it, I was here. Even if I wanted out, as long as Mum stays sick, I'm still in debt. And I'm talking real big debts, doll. Nothing comes easy in this life of mine. Now, what do you have to be sorry about? You had nothing to do with it. We're just two sorry souls, aren't we? It's a damn shame. Maybe in another life we could have met under better circumstances. I could have taken you to dinner or something. Oh yeah, a real fancy stand-up kind of place. The kind of place where people like you and I could walk in and they might just get the cops on speed dial just in case. You ever been to some place like that? Somewhere so fancy, you step in and feel like you personally just made the floor dirty. Got everyone's eyes on you, and it occurs to you that this might not be the place for you. That's what it's like with the boss's penthouse. I don't really like going there myself, but you, little the floor is too dirty, might really enjoy it. Nah, I'm not picking on you about it. You should have standards for yourself. You seem like the type of person who deserves more than a dirty floor, that's for sure. Oh, the restaurant thing. Where would I take you? The Fitzgeralds, of course. Yeah, up on 54th. My mom and I used to walk there after her shift, and those green velvet curtains blocking out the windows just spelled out luxury to me. All right. Maybe not the ultimate height of luxury, but anything fancier, and they wouldn't let us in. At least not me. You, on the other hand, I can see you dressed up real nice, looking like $1,000,000. Way too good to be going to any place with a guy like me. Would I kiss you? Yeah, I'd try and kiss you, of course. I would. Pretty little thing like you, already going out with a guy like me? I'd be a You meant now. Why would you mean now? Whoa, doll. You gotta slow down. We talked about this, sugar. I can't do this. You're making this real hard. Oh, to the hell with it. I don't think I've ever connected with someone like this. What is it about you, huh? You drive guys crazy like this all the time, huh? Oh, believe me, darling, you've got this heart pumping. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this, you know? This feeling settling inside me. Is this all just so I'll let you go? Are you playing me like a fiddle? I'm not a fool, baby doll. Now I'm foolish. But a fool? No. The chances of you really feeling what I'm feeling, but I know those are slim to none. Now you can do that all you want, but you can't convince me you actually want anything else from me other than a way out. Now what the hell do you mean you don't care about getting out? Don't you understand the gravity of this situation? Did I not explain it well enough for you? Baby, you are in trouble. I wouldn't blame you for doing anything to get yourself out of this. Kiss, punch, fight me. You should want more for yourself. You deserve better than this. I want more than this for you. I'm just a man, sugar. Can you really hold it against me for falling prey to you tossing your inside-out beauty at me? You've got these eyes, staring daggers into my heart. Every time our eyes lock, I just wanna... Oh, fuck. All right, I've accepted it. I'm getting you out of here. Sugar, in case you haven't noticed, I'm the only one here. Yeah, it's been that way. The problem is, Dollface, my, co-workers are gonna be here real soon. So I can't leave with ya. Come on, now you're right by T's. You know, T's, right? The bar? That's exactly right. Good little thing. Go inside. Tell T you know the bouncer. He'll know what you mean. No. I don't know if I'll be coming to get you. I'm sorry, doll. I can't promise that. I just can't. But if I can, you know I will. Now go. I hope for my heart's sake that I will be the only one coming to get you.